you will see, a huge amount of spaceships coming. I think every 2 months there will be one spaceship coming out. 36 flights per year, which is more than SpaceX is doing right now. Who is the new chairman? If there will be someone who join as a chairman from Boeing or Airbus, that would be quite interesting in my personal opinion. Let me introduce you to my brand new product, X10 Day Trading. Basically, you are sick and tired of your 9-to-5 jobs like I was, then this is for you. Or you just want to get a little bit of money on the side, a couple of $1,000s per month with day trading, where you don't need to know technical analysis and where you watch only 10 videos to know the strategy that I used to 10x $2,000. Yes, in 1 month, and I did it twice. And let me tell you what comes with it. A 30-minute call with me, plus an exclusive group that is coming only with this purchase, plus a second 30-minute call with me a couple of weeks later to see if you're going. So I'm holding your hand, but obviously it's time limited, so 50 people maximum. Get in if you want right now. So welcome to another video, or the video after the Q4 earnings, and the trailer that you just saw is my new X10 day trading, guys. And I would really look forward if you are joining, because we have only 50 places and it's getting filled quite ridiculously fast. So let's dive into Virgin Galactic and the stock movement. If I'm looking now into the market, you are seeing it's actually quite green. Exactly, by the way, like expected and said in my group, X day trading group, where I said, it seems like the week will look quite positive, and now it's going up. So also our product that we bought is going up already 30 or 50%. But enough now talking about day trading. Virgin Galactic, our long-term #1 holding, at least for me, is up 4% to $8.13. Okay, and there was a couple of things that I really liked, and there was a couple of things that I really don't liked, okay, about the earnings. First of all, there was not much to talk about, okay, to be honest. Like, okay, we know that they are working on the enhancement. We know that they are working, to a new facility for the production. There were a couple of new news, like that they will outsource the mothership production to a certain supplier, that the final negotiations are going on. They are still in negotiation with the suppliers for parts of the Delta class of spaceship. And, there is a lot of going on behind the scenes. I think this is something that we can hold through, right? So let's dive in the first thing. And Michael Sheets, who's, a space contributor for CNBC, did, kind of live tweeting about the earnings. And he wrote the following. So here are some of the Q4 results. EBITDA loss 65 million. Nothing new, right? Because they actually are losing money right now, as we know. So this is nothing that is surprisingly. 931 million cash in hand. This will increase to 1.3 billion with the capital raise. And they didn't want to talk about how much the Delta class spacecraft will actually cost, as they are still in the negotiations. Then expecting current fleet VSS Unity and VSS Imagine to be flying 3 times a month at most until Delta class debut near the end of 2025. This is the main point of the whole earnings, in my personal opinion, but we will talk about this in a second. He also, though, the CFO also said that the first Delta class ships to be ready by carrying research payloads in late 2025 and progress to commercial service in 2026. This was a little bit of a bummer for me, because I thought it would be much faster, but then I thought, okay, it will not go that fast. However, though, you will see, a huge amount of spaceships coming. I think every 2 months there will be one spaceship coming out of this huge endeavor. So this is what we're looking for, right? The big scaling of this business. Then they are did they say something else? Oh yeah, so this is quite interesting. Through the whole presentation, they came out with 2 things, and which is, beside that, we are flying 3 times per month very soon, there's actually the confirmation, and we know that dates can be quite tricky in the whole space industry, right? First, they confirmed that in the second quarter they are basically doing nothing. So the Q4 of this year is still like the whole process thing, right? But the third quarter of this year will be the completion of the enhancement period for the mothership for Unity, and then Unity in the Q4 of 2022 will go for operation. So the next test flight we will see will be in about 2 quarters. Okay, so between somewhere late summer, right? July, August, September, this will be the quarter where we see the first flights. Okay, there we will see the first people going back on board in October, November, and December, which will be absolutely mind-blowing. And then, we will just try to get in the year 2023, 3 flights at most at the same time. Once not only Unity, but also VSS Imagine will go together and fly 3 times per month, because VSS Imagine can fly twice per month and VSS Unity can fly 1 time per month, makes together 3, makes together 36 flights per year, which is more than SpaceX is doing right now, guys. And this was absolutely mind-blowing. And sometimes this company comes out or nothing and tells us things, and if you take this under perspective, then you think like, wow, it's such a smaller company than SpaceX, and obviously the missions of SpaceX is much more complicated and everything, but just this small piece of fact is making me so much happier, besides all the money that we will get in. Obviously they are not yet positive then, but they are I think it was 2025, 2024 where they want to be cash flow positive, which is very, very important. Amazon, Tesla, they were for a very, very long time doing no profits, but they were always cash positive. Okay, so this is the most important stuff, and this is also on which basis you raise then more money to go faster and more and further and everything. Okay, so the other part that I was also quite impressed was that they got their team together, they will get the facility together, they are thinking about the spaceport, the new spaceport soon, right? Michael Koglaser dropped a couple of sentences there, but their main focus is on spaceport, New Mexico, to go and further create this unbelievable story at this desert where the people will fly and have the craziest experience overall, right? Let's dive into the ticket sales. So in terms of ticket sales, we have also a small hidden message. They actually said they are shy of 250 persons before they reach their 1,000 astronauts mark. That means that since the last time that they told us the ticket sales, which was the last quarter earnings, which was the Q3 of 2021 until the end of Q4 2021. So with this period, they are actually sold 50 tickets, which is a lot, right? I mean, think about it, that people need to put down the $10,000, they have to put down the $150,000 of deposit, right? So they gathered actually, let me get the calculator for that. So 50 times 150,000 deposit, they got $7.5 million in deposit. And if you times 3 that you know what is the future revenue of this 50 more people. But I think that the next quarter could be quite surprising, because they just reopened the ticket sales, which means that they will have this kind of positive surprises every now and then. And I think like this will be the most catalyst. Okay, let's talk about the next catalyst for Virgin Galactic, why the stock will move higher very, very soon. So first of all, we will know or see more test flights. More test flights means usually more people interested into Virgin Galactic, more people buy the stock. We will see commercial operations finishing, which will be end of this year, and where we see real astronauts going back to space. We will have ticket news, like maybe next time they say, oh, we opened ticket sales and we sold like 200 tickets, right? This would be like mind-blowing. Those kind of things are the great catalyst for Virgin Galactic. Then the new spaceport, right? The design and the vision of the Delta class spaceship, right? Those are the great factors. And then on the other side, you will have also who is the new chairman. And the new chairman should be someone that is knowledgeable to build a customer entertainment product, but maybe also with some experience into scaling, this kind of manufacturing. Okay, this kind of manufacturing you usually see, for example, at Boeing, at Airbus, right? Those two companies have, many orders for many years, and you look like way forward with the mind in terms of, okay, because at the end of the day, like Airbus or Boeing, they can only build like 500 airplanes per year, which is very low, right? So exactly this kind of long-term view is needed. So if there will be someone who join as a chairman from Boeing or Airbus, that would be quite interesting in my personal opinion. So you have seen great news, great quarter, nothing much new, but some affirmations that we will have a fantastic second half of the year for Virgin Galactic. We also will see that they are just about to announce the details about the mass production of the Delta class and so on and so forth. So super excited, super pumped, and let me know in the comments what you think about the stock right now and what you are looking forward in a couple of weeks.